Jonathan Fibonojji. Pauly Shore gets knocked the fuck out there in West Texas. What's this? Jonathan Fibonojji. Pauly Shore. Bad things happen out there in West Texas. Okay, here you go. You're like, what's going on? So Pauly Shore's telling some jokes. Here you go. I got to honor Mitzi Shore. Just going to take a little break, a little Sunday Sabbath. But then I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to honor Mitzi Shore. I just saw Pauly Shore's tweet on the beautiful Mitzi Shore. And, you know, I don't think she gets enough credit. And here you go, Jonathan Fibonojji, here I am. And there's nothing I like more than comedy and then watching Pauly Shore get hit in the face. Here you go. Tweet me. In fact, Mitzi Shore, this is who I'm talking about. Now I'll get back to Pauly getting beat. Beautiful Mitzi Shore. And why she's kind of an unsung hero to so many people. That's her stupid son, Pauly. Sam Kinison. These are the greats. And then, I mean, there's anyway. She started the Comedy Store, and she made it possible for guys like me, Jonathan Fibonojji. It's one of my favorite quotes. See, I was gonna lead with that, and I'm like, nah, just go straight to Pauly Shore getting knocked the fuck out, because there's getting knocked out, there's getting knocked the fuck out, then there's Pauly Shore getting dweezed on Zappa. Watch it. Don't hit me. West Texas. Seriously. See? Look at this. Okay. This is West Texas comedy. This is why you don't ever want to go out there. Don't ever go to West Texas. Which says now he gets heckled. Say, hey, this isn't Mitzi's house. This is West Texas. So here you go. So Pauly Shore, I know this is like random, but check it out. I'm trying to honor Pauly's mother, Mitzi. Pauly Shore was really famous in the 80s, and he was out there in Midland, Texas, where no comic needs to ever be. Comedy in West Texas is like, never mind. So here you go. What's this? He's getting heckled. What's this? What's this, Haas? That's what they do out there in West Texas. That's how they treat comics. Fibonojji's. He's like, boy, I didn't get there, motherfucker. And then he calls him a Haas. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, now that's really smart, Pauly. What's this? Boom. That's what they do to federally protected statuses, too. Motherfucker. 2503, police. Okay, so here you go. Notice that cop let him hit him. That's exactly. Okay, so here we go. Comedy. Everybody has a different flavor. These are the greats. Robin Williams, dude. So here you go. How could I possibly honor Mitzi Shore, John Fibonojji? Well, you know, here is why I love Mitzi Shore. This is.
All right, somebody put the.
This is
the
my.
Jaws theme music up.
It's when I was in LA.
Bom, bom, bom,
See, Mitzi Shore just made a house
Is that how it goes?
for people, like regular people like me, to put our name on the walls or to try. And you know, this journey and this channel has really just been about me pursuing the things I love. And when I was in LA teaching at UCLA, I didn't even really know where the Sunset Strip was. I'm like, that's where the fucking Comedy Store was there. And I went and saw Joe Rogan, and I saw Argus Hamilton. That's the guy from Oklahoma. And that's when I really rediscovered my love of comedy. And I'm like, I have to do that. There's no way I could go to Mitzi's house or go to LA and not try to do comedy. Let me at least try. And so I saw on Twitter where Pauly was honoring his mom. And for a lot of people, because nobody really follows Pauly, is they're not going to realize what she really did for so many people, even like regular nobodies like me, or people who are just the regular Jonathan Fibonojjis. And if you've ever noticed, some of the best people, their names start with M, you know, like my sister Mari, or Mitzi, or Marcy. There's some people you want to avoid, like girls named Tiffany, you know, that old joke. But people like Mitzi are beautiful people, and here's why. And it's kind of a cheesy story, but again, this is me honoring a woman who did so much for comedy, and there are people that love comedy. Surgeons can go to medical school. If you have talent and skill and you want to be a basketball player, you can go. But there are very few places, or very few sacred places, or spaces left. And for comedy and the way comedy is revered and supported, and it's because of people like Mitzi. And here's my...
Is that how it goes? I don't know, man. Wish me luck.
Wish me luck. How many people?
Yeah.
Now listen, I got 10 views on this fucking thing, but look, I tried. And this is my bucket list. And it was amazing. And I saw some like amazing comics. Like Margaret Cho is amazing. I thought she was good, but now I think she's fucking amazing. I mean, these are comics that, and then like there's people like the legendary Bernie Mac. Some of the greatest comics, that stuff's on YouTube now, like the Bernie Mac stuff. And even people like Kinison. You go back and you can really, but I love comedy. And it's only because people like this, beautiful, beautiful Mitzi Shore. So thank you, Mitzi, from the regular guy. Thank you. And I hope that anybody's watching this channel will put something on your bucket list, whatever it is, whether it's, you tell me. And I hope this channel has inspired you in some way to say, listen, I'm going to put my nickels down, I'm going to take the fucking mic, and I'm going to try. Because you never really know unless you try. And when I went up there, I bombed. And then even in Durango, I bombed. And I got stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. It was only because there are places that support comedy. And there's really just 2 or 3 houses in the whole United States where a comic can go there and say, these are my people, this is my stage, and there's truth in jest. You guys be good. Retweet this, Pauly. I'll punch you in the face. Fibonojji's out. Email me, americana417@gmail.com. Or if you like this content, drop me some PayPal. Go to PayPal, put americana417@gmail.com. Or better yet, next time you go to the Comedy Store, and you see that comic, that regular Fibonojji guy, or maybe it's an Argus Hamilton, or maybe it's a Pauly, or maybe it's a Chappelle, or maybe it's a Bernie Mac, or maybe it's a Joan Rivers, or whoever it is. Maybe it's a Margaret Cho or Howie Mandel, or whoever it is. Give them $100 and say, Fibonojji says you're telling the truth. And there needs to be a place, and there needs to be houses where truth and laughter can be embraced. Because there's truth in jest. And I think I'm done waiting for the government to fix shit. And I know I'm sort of losing hope on the churches, but there's one place that if we lose the Comedy Stores, if we lose comedy, it's Armageddon. Jonathan Fibonojji, holla.